Hi, Randy Ford here with National Electric Congressman. I'm in Washington, D.C. today, and with Congressman Derek Van Orden of the 3rd District of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Congressman, thanks for having me in the office today.
Well, I got to correct you because I don't let people call me Congressman or Sir. My name's Derek.
All right. I'm with Derek. So Derek, talk about the importance of hearing from constituents, hearing from the people back home. As you're up here doing your work, working on committees, how important is it to get that communication?
Let me show you something. This is my wallet. It's from Congress. Can you read that? It says U.S. House of Representatives, not House of Lords. So my job title is representative, and I can't represent anybody unless I talk to them. And so we get out during last year we put over 250,000 miles on our vehicles getting out and talking to people. And I take input directly from constituents and then translate it into the written word, and that's legislation. So the problem with DC is that people sit here in these little circles and they come up with ideas and then they push those down on people. And you see that with regulations, you see with all these crazy policies and rules that are written that actually suppress businesses. So I do it the other way around. I talk to the people in the district and then take their ideas and craft legislation for that. It seems like a novel concept, but it's not supposed to be.
That's fantastic. Can you give maybe some examples of getting some of that feedback, that information, and how that translated into some action, some bills, or maybe cause you to change a vote based on hearing from the people back home?
Yes, I can. Hold on. This is the Farm Bill. Like, this is it, right? And it got gavelled in at 24 minutes after midnight on the 24th of 2024. And in here, we've got straight up policies that we wrote from direct input from the district. And one of them is whole milk for healthy kids. It's giving children the choice not just to have skim milk, but 1-2% milk, whole milk, and dairy products in schools. It's a game changer for the dairy industry. But that came directly from our dairy farmers. Why aren't we giving children choices so that they enjoy milk, which is the most wholesome thing for children? And that's written into that bill. And that came from talking to our dairy farmers. I have 19 different agriculture advisory groups, one for each county. And that came from them. I was also on the agriculture labor working group, because the second biggest complaint is we can't get folks to work here year-round in dairy, so we're trying to change the H-2A program because that was designed for seasonal workers. But you can't tell a dairy cow to quit milking because you don't have somebody there. You can't tell a crop to stop growing, right?
Yeah.
So those are concrete examples of direct feedback from the district that has been translated into legislation.
Fantastic. That's great. So you were a small business owner before you came up here.
That is correct.
And just sort of what you now know, and I think you shared some of the things that you didn't like that you saw up here was your reason to run for Congress. So as a small business owner, just talk about how important it is for them to be involved to maybe someday come up here.
I think there's a lot, I know there's a lot of people up here that never signed the front side of a check. There's a lot of people up here that didn't lose sleep wondering if they can make payroll. Because your folks that are working for you, you're not just responsible for them, you're responsible for their families. And if more people in DC had that experience, wringing their hands, wondering, did I make the right order? Should I have gone this way or that way? Should I apply the limited amount of capital I have to this project, vice that project? Can I make sure that my employees' child can go to college because I budgeted properly? It would make people here understand the reality of what they're doing. And so having that experience, I think, is critical to being a member of Congress, because the stakes are real at that point. And so I didn't give myself a paycheck for 2 years, but everybody that worked for me got a paycheck on time, no excuses, nothing. That's reality, and we need more of that here in DC.
Right, well, thank you for that. Thanks
Yeah,
for sharing.
man, of course.
Thanks for representing our country.
Yeah.
And thanks for representing the people of Wisconsin so well.
Well, thank you for taking care of our folks that make the country work.
All right, thank you.